farted.
Oh my God.
Excuse me.
Wow. Welcome back, guys, to Laughing with Luna. I'm your host, Luna Lemondrop. With me, as always, gassing up our studio, it's our co-host, Chris.
Hello.
Oh my God. So today's discussion is bugs.
Ooh, buggy.
Because I have two fears in this world, and it is bugs and open bodies of water. We can discuss the second one.
You are scared of tiny bugs.
We can discuss the second fear another day. But yes, I'm scared of all bugs. Like if a ladybug landed on me and I saw it, you know, it's fine. But if I hear it, I just hear a buzz and I'm just like, oh my God, what is it? So, yeah,
but like much. Butterflies.
Well, butterflies don't really make a sound when they flap past you, you know, like they're so graceful.
Okay, so you're just scared of the bugs that make sounds?
Basically, yes.
What about arachnids?
Okay, that's different. Because those are creepy as fuck. I will get near it and kill it myself. Because I know it won't fly at me unless it's a jumping spider, and then I just throw shit at it until it dies. But, like, I mean, we live in the South, so, I mean, it's like a whole new world. It's like Jurassic Park of bugs out here.
Oh, yeah.
And it's ridiculous. Like, I got bit by a mosquito before I even walked into work this morning.
Wow.
Between my car into work.
Summertime brings out the mosquitoes. See, I try to save some spiders if I see them, especially the little bitty ones. I'll put them on a little piece of paper, leave them outside to the wilderness. If I see a mosquito, I'm slapping that bitch.
Yeah, kill that bitch. The mosquitoes do nothing for the environment.
Nothing. They have no purpose.
They just kill
people. I actually Googled it. They have no purpose.
I have too. I've Googled it as well. They have no purpose.
You know what else doesn't have purpose?
Your mom.
Damn.
Just kidding. I love your mom. I meant to say you.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. You're so kind.
Anyways, get back to what you were saying.
Fleas.
Yeah.
All they do is harm our baby little animals.
Yeah.
Stupid fleas.
But I'm not really scared of fleas either because I can't fly.
Mind your own flea's knees.
Okay.
Bee's knees.
Well, like...
It's not the same.
So, nighttime it gets really bad around the house and everything. And just outside in general. But for some reason, the bugs around our house and our back porch, it's like I can't walk outside without getting dive bombed by bugs outside. Like,
oh, yeah.
Like they're dive bombing on me like freaking missiles. And
especially
I'm just
for
like,
your face.
I'm just trying to throw my garbage outside in the garbage can.
Be.
What?
So leave me be.
Yes. Like, leave me alone. I'm minding my own business.
Let's just
people that say that shit, like, if you mind your own business, they'll leave you alone. Lies. A bee will target me any day of the week. A wasp will just look at me and they're like, you want to fight, bro? And I'm like, please just leave me alone. I'm terrified of you. But they're like, let's fucking fight. And I'm like,
why?
Why? Yes, like, please leave me alone.
Yeah.
But also, the most terrifying of them all, which I don't think they can actually harm you. They're just disgusting. It's roaches.
Yeah. Those hoes can survive a nuclear war. And I'm not trying to mess with them.
That's terrifying.
It is. It really is.
That's terrifying that they can survive nuclear warfare.
And the thing is even if you have the most pristine, clean home, if you live with even one freaking tree in your yard, you're going to get a wood roach in your house.
And plus,
those are the worst.
We have rain all the time.
Yes.
And so they love the moisture. They love rainy cities. So, I mean, like, it's...
And those bitches fly.
Yeah, those bitches fly. Okay, so I have two stories. Well, I actually have several stories, but two stories regarding a restaurant, which I'm not going to name because of this instance. But... I mean, it's not like they had, like, the little bitty roaches. Like, the little bitty roaches means that it's filth.
It's dirty, yeah.
But the big roaches mean it's rained, there's trees nearby.
The light brown ones.
They fly in sometimes, you know, like, we kept them out of the food. It's just sometimes they would fly in because we we worked near like a forest.
Yeah.
And we would see one fly in and we would have to kill it. And we had a code word for it, and it was lettuce. That way, when we were screaming in the kitchen, we weren't saying there's a roach, you know, so we weren't alerting all of the patrons of the restaurant, hey, there's a fucking roach in our kitchen. So we would say, lettuce. There's lettuce. Lettuce. It's alive lettuce. Live lettuce. Well, one lettuce in particular flew in and we couldn't get it. Everybody's in a panic. And this one girl from Tennessee was like, oh, that's one of them Tennessee roaches. Them don't fly. And I was like, first of all, since when do roaches come in states?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, like, I don't know about that. And I was like, and I think all roaches can fly. I don't think I've ever seen a roach not fly.
Yeah.
And as she finished saying those words, like, I couldn't even form my thoughts into words to tell her these things. It literally flew off of the wall and landed on her shoulder. And everybody just stopped and looked and was like, and then just massive panic. Everybody's screaming and just flipping shit. It was just like the entire restaurant had to have known what was happening because or they just thought that we were fighting each other in here.
Yeah.
Because it was unreal. The second time it happened it was on the ceiling, and I couldn't even get my words out to say that it was on the ceiling. I just stood there and pointed desperately. And I realized that my throat started constricting. And I was like, I think I'm allergic to fear. When in reality, I was having a panic attack over a fucking roach. And looking back, I'm like, that's probably the most dramatic thing I've ever done.
Irrational fears make you dramatic, though.
They really do.
I mean, are you really scared if you're not being dramatic?
That is the truth. That is the truth. Well, I've had a couple of roach stories inside the house, and it's always when my husband is out of town, so I'm here to fend for myself. It's like he goes out of town for work, and they're like, guess what, guys? Luna's alone. Let's attack. And at one time, I let a bee in. I literally opened the back door, and I was like, look, bee, I'm terrified of you. You gotta get the fuck out. And it literally was like, all right, have a nice day. It flew out the door. And I was like, oh, I am a bee whisperer.
Maybe they thought you were the queen.
Queen bee. Bitch. But when the roaches come in, they're like, fuck you. Basically like walking around just flipping me off while I'm running away. I've literally captured one with a cup and then like put multiple books on top of the book so it wouldn't go away or wouldn't like overturn the cup or whatever. Because I don't know how strong they are. They can survive a nuclear bomb. Like they can do anything.
Exactly.
So I put like multiple books and I just like left a note and I was like, love you, please destroy. Sorry I'm like this.
It's okay.
It's just the way I am, man.
Yeah.
Like it's not going to change. I've been like this my entire life. But at one point, I let one in by mistake, and I got cornered in my own house with no escape. I was in the bedroom of the house, and I had left the laundry in the washer. And at one point, I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to make a stealth mission. I'm just going to man up, make a stealth mission to the laundry room, do what I need to do, put the clothes from the washer into the dryer, and run back to the bedroom and shove a towel under the door so it can't get in. It's fine. I got this. I literally walk out and I'm on edge. Okay, like I'm breaking into a bank or something. Like I'm like ready in stealth mode. What I don't know is in the hallway, it is on the wall staring at me, plotting my death.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes. So, of course, I don't see it, or else I would not have even exited the room. So it's on the wall, and it basically dive bombs towards me. I freak out and run into the other side of the wall. And then run back into the bedroom, close the door, and shove a towel back under the door. And my dog, of course, is like in the bedroom with me, like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
And I'm just like laying on the floor, just like hyperventilating. And I was just like, you know what? The laundry's just going to sour. I can just rewash it the next day.
It's not that important.
And like,
life is more important.
My life is more important. The next day I wake up and I'm coming in the room when everything's light and, you know, I can see better. And it's not a dark house. Well, I still cannot find it. So I'm like, where is it? I literally like drove to my parents' house the next day after work and slept at their house until my husband got home to like make sure the brooch wasn't here. Because I was like, I know it's dramatic. I know I'm being like super extra. I don't give a single fuck because I'm terrified. It's the only thing I'm terrified of is bugs. I will push a child out of the way. If a bug is chasing me and there's a child in front of me, the child's going to have to move. Like, you've already been warned.
Yeah.
I'm like, you better get out of my way because I hear buzzing. And I don't know what it is. It could be a dragonfly. And dragonflies do good things. They eat mosquitoes.
Yeah, and they're so beautiful.
And they're pretty. But I hear a buzz, and I'm like, it's a pterodactyl. It's coming to get me.
Yep.
And I can't.
I mean,
I was not built for the wildlife.
The best part, I think, of any story I've ever heard you tell about a bug is that Luna's precious, precious pup likes to bring her gifts in bug form.
On my birthday.
At least she thinks about you.
It was on my birthday.
Oh, she loves you. She worked really hard to kill that bug and put it in your hands.
Oh my God. No, what she did was bring me a tennis ball that the bug was obviously on. She dropped the tennis ball in my hand and I felt something like wet. And I was like, ew, what is that? And I look and it's a fucking roach in my hand. And I screamed bloody murder outside in the middle of the dark. Like, it's in the middle of the night and I screamed bloody murder. And not a single one of my neighbors checked on me. And I was like, I could have died. Like, I literally texted my husband and I was like, the neighbors think I'm dead. Because, like, I screamed like I was being stabbed to death in my backyard. And not a single one of these fuckers checked on me. And I was like, wow.
Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Like, nobody cares about
you could have actually been
anyone.
dying.
It's not very neighborly to, like, not check on your neighbor that just screamed bloody murder. Like, it would have been embarrassing if they had. Like, I'm kind of glad that they didn't. Because I would have had to admit that it was over a bug.
Yeah.
And that I'm a weenie. But
at least you're not the only one out there.
Yeah, that's true. I have a best friend that's very similar to it. She sent me a picture of a bug recently that she had killed. And I still don't know what it was. I'm thinking maybe it was like a hornet or something. She sent me a picture of it and it was dead on the ground. She was like, I'm home by myself. I had to kill it. I've already killed 2 of these fuckers today. And I was like, dude, it's so terrifying. She was like, it's got fucking fangs, bro. And it did. It looked like it had fangs in the picture, but I still have no idea what kind of bug it was. And I was just like, it's a hell's nope is what it is.
Yeah.
Hell's nope. Oh, God. Ready to move on to acronym?
Sure.
All right. Today's Guess That acronym is MFW.
Yeah, what's that? Acronym.
Alrighty. My first guess is motherfucking win.
WHEN or WIN?
WIN.
Okay. I like that. But that's not it.
Damn it.
I think I'm going to call up the person who came up with the acronym and tell them to change it to that.
Are any of the words right?
No.
Damn. Okay. Maybe for whiskey. Like, you're not you're texting your friends,
okay,
I'm not going out tonight, but MFW, maybe for whiskey.
I like that one too.
Although I don't like whiskey. Just the smell of whiskey makes me want to vomit everywhere.
That's pretty good.
Ugh. Okay.
I meant the acronym was good.
Oh, okay. So, like, you know how if you're at work and there's, like, this one person that doesn't really, like, talk very much, like, just keeps to themselves, kind of, you know, just a loner, lone wolf. You could call them an MFW, a mellow fellow worker.
Okay. I see you. It's not it, but I see it. I can see it.
Moldy farm windows.
I'm sorry, what?
Moldy?
Oh, moldy.
Yeah.
I like said Moby.
No, moldy. Like a mold. Mexican Ferris wheel.
Woo!
Damn it. All right, what is it?
It is My Face When.
Damn, why didn't I guess that?
So you can be like, see Tom Holland walk across the street, you freak out, your face is in shock, you show like little heart eye emojis, be like, MFW, see Tom Holland.
Ah. But I feel like that's such a short thing that it shouldn't even be abbreviated.
My face when.
Yeah.
My face when.
Motherfucking when sounds better.
I like that one. I think that should have been the answer.
I think so too. All right. It's time to get rowdy.
Let's get rowdy!
I actually was thinking about this today. Okay, this doesn't have anything to do with the rant. This doesn't have anything to do with the rant yet, but I was thinking about this today. Have you ever watched iCarly?
I think I watched like a few episodes.
Okay, so you know, like at one point in the show, they press a button and they're like, random dancing, and they dance all around.
Yeah.
Why didn't we call it random ranting?
Wow, we suck.
I know.
We can change it.
I don't know.
All right, let's rewind. Pretty good, huh? What am I calling it again?
Random ranting.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, one more time.
Random ranting! Ding, ding.
All right, today's rant is something that upset me this week at work.
Ooh.
I know we usually don't talk about work on this podcast
today.
because most of what we talk about on this podcast is not very work appropriate, and we don't really want all of our coworkers to know that we have a podcast.
NSFW.
Huh?
NSFW.
Yeah, not suitable for work. That's what that means. FYI. For your information.
Ooh. Ding, ding.
But today, or this week at work, I received a fax for the first time since I started this job.
What's
and I was
fax?
like, who the fuck still sends faxes? We have a fax machine? Why the fuck do we still have a fax machine? And on the request, they were like, please fax it back to us at this number. And I was like, or you could email me. Because, like, why the fuck are we still faxing like it's 1987 when email is around? Why the fax machine should be obsolete by now, and I don't understand why it's not.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is making me really angry unnecessarily, but like, I have to find out when the fax machine was invented. Just guess.
1971.
No.
1943.
No. 1843. We're still using technology from 1843?
What?
1843, dude. We're still using fax machines from the dark ages.
That makes no sense.
When email was invented in 1971.
Wow.
And I was like, you know what? I have a right to be mad. I have a right to rant because the human race is fucking stupid. Why the fuck are we still using fax machines? And I know it's not just our work. There's other places too that only receive faxes. And I'm like,
I don't understand it. And it's so inconvenient. Like, faxing is inconvenient.
yes. Anytime I hear that,
it's easy.
Like that dial-up sound from the fax machine, I'm like, I'm having flashbacks from like 1996 from AOL days.
Oh, yeah. True.
And I'm just like,
that dial-up.
why are we still doing this? We're not evolving as humans.
Nope.
Like, we're just staying the same. And God is looking down on us like, God, y'all are doing it so wrong. I expected better from y'all. Y'all have had an email since 1971 and y'all are still using fax machines? Like, what the fuck?
Why?
So that's my rant. Do you have a rant?
Quick one.
Okay.
Okay, mine is about fast food restaurants.
Okay.
Why the hell are you going to even consider yourself fast food restaurant if it takes you 30 minutes to give you my food?
Is that why you were late today?
Yes. Like, I don't understand. I go to the window, I order food, something simple like a biscuit. I expect it to be there within my hands by the time I get to the window. That's what fast food's supposed to be. But you're going to take 30 minutes to get my food?
Was it Popeyes?
No. Don't you ever talk about Popeyes like that again.
I just assumed it was Popeyes or
No.
Church's Chicken.
Ew. Who eats at churches?
I eat at churches.
Oh. Well, this is awkward. But no, it was Burger King.
Oh, well, that's expected from Burger King
like,
or McDonald's.
I mean, I understand if you were like super packed out or something, you're taking a little bit longer. But I mean, if Chick-fil-A can get 100 people in and out within 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Well, see, that's where we go wrong, is we hold other people to the standards of Chick-fil-A. Because Chick-fil-A has spoiled us.
They should use that as their motivation to be faster.
I agree.
Like, if you're super slow and you have no one at the window, there's no excuse.
Chick-fil-A's over here embarrassing all the fast food places.
Really?
Because they can't even compare to Chick-fil-A.
Oh, thank you, Chick-fil-A, for being fast.
And providing us with the Jesus chicken.
With your mom's chicken.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm going to wear a Satan outfit, Chick-fil-A one day. I'm just going to dress up as devil, see if they serve me.
Why would you even do that?
Because I want to.
You can't be mean to Chick-fil-A. Literally, it's the Jesus chicken. Like, they read the chicken Bible verses before they cook the chicken. That's why it tastes so good. And then in the back, they have rallies with each other, and they're like, whose pleasure? Our pleasure. Whose pleasure? Our pleasure. And they just say that over and over again until they die.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So don't be mean to them.
Sorry.
Okay. For our closer, what's one thing that made you laugh this week? Mine also has to do with work.
Yes.
Since we're bringing up work in this podcast, we'll just go ahead and just keep it rolling. Recently, it was Cruz's birthday. And our boss asked Cruz what she was going to do for her birthday. And she told him that we would be going out with some friends downtown. And he was like, oh, okay, well, y'all have fun. What's your drink of choice? This bitch said milk.
I said milk.
Milk.
I love that stuff.
I wish you could have seen my face. And also his face of confusion.
Good golly, mister, I love milk.
I was like, how old did you just turn? 5?
12, thank you very much.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
And then he was just very polite about it. He was like, I meant like your alcoholic type of drink. What kind of alcoholic beverage is your drink of choice?
Milk. You ain't gonna get me today, mister. It's still milk. I mean, I freaking felt like I drank milk that night anyway. So that cucumber milkshake.
Oh God, it was awful.
We ordered this drink that sounded fancy and we wanted to be fancy. It was called some kind of whatever.
Something about a flamingo.
Yeah, something
and said that,
flamingo.
like, that just got the white girl in on
And
us.
it said cucumber. So we were like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to get this cucumber thing. It wound up being a cucumber milkshake.
It tasted just like a cucumber milkshake if it was one.
It was not good for us.
It was not.
But what can you do?
Do you have a closer for this week?
No, because you kind of took mine.
Well, I did.
Oh, wait. I do have a song for y'all that I actually came up with on Friday night. The night of the day of my birth, 27 years ago. Oh, wait, just kidding. We were all sitting underneath the light at a table at the bar. And this is how my song went.
I can't even look at you while you do this.
Look at this place. Isn't it neat? Look at the way the light reflects on the meat. I am a fucking idiot. I should have said street. That would have been the best song ever. Ever.
Basically, don't drink anything with a flamingo in the name.
Nope.
Because it's going to taste like a cucumber milkshake.
Yep.
Also, don't sing when you're drunk because you're just going to sound stupid.
This is true.
And when your boss asks you what your drink of choice is, maybe don't say milk.
Say milk. Trust me, it'll be
make a
very
good
entertaining. Very entertaining. But we cannot legally give you any advice, so take it or leave it.
Yeah, do what you want, whatever.
Do what you want.
YOLO.
Yo-yo.
What is yo-yo?
You're only young once.
I like the song that you... the little jingle.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Thanks for tuning in.
You can find us on Apple Podcasts.
Yes.
Finally. You can find us on Spreaker, and you can find us on Spotify. Please listen. Please download. Please share with your friends. And please rate us only if it's nice, only if it's 5 stars. Only.
Rate and review. And if you have anything you want to tell us, DM us on Twitter or Instagram.
Our Twitter handle is @LunaLemonDrop, and our Twitter handle is Laughing with Luna. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
You're only young once.